Hello and welcome back to Factorio, and in the last episode we are basically waiting for stuff to be made. Now we, as it seems, made 4 efficiency modules more than we actually need. So I'm going to scrap the 4 I have here so we don't accidentally use them. We switch over to efficiency module 2 and there we go. Now I'm going to just get this hooked up because in the last episode, just at the end, I put up tags and markers for where we need to go to repair and upgrade. And there is a few places, like 4 or 5 places where we need to go to actually do repairs and upgrade our defenses. So I switched them over to make efficiency modules because we need them, and we need to make efficiency, or rather we need to make 25 of these 2 kinds of modules for like the efficiency module 2 and the speed module 2. We need 25 of both of them. We need 25, so in total 50 of them. We are going to swing around and do that. Now you need processing units. You need it's 25 times 5 times 4 is 125. And there we go. That should be enough processing units, and then we just need advanced ones to finish. So when we get back, we should have enough. Yeah, we should have enough of them when we actually get back. Now we need to go up here, right? We are going to need a lot more of them. We are going to put up a bit more turrets, and especially laser turrets. And yes, laser turrets is very expensive when it comes to resources, but they are still very, 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 very good. See, how is this going? Okay, that's going fine. Let's use the robots to fix them. It might be the case of just they get close enough, quick enough just around here that the defenses can't keep up enough. Like, it's not fast enough because the range is terrible. What I'm going to do is just pick up a bit of iron. Right, I need to redo the whole iron balancer there. What I am going to do is just very quickly, since I am up here, hook up the copper, because yeah, more copper production is not bad. You know what? Let's let's not try to not waste any time by just running past it and thinking about it. Let's actually do it as well. The bots really need a speed upgrade or two, or 5 billion of them. Now, we have this one over here. Here it is. And what I need to do is just like basically bring this around and connect it up. I shouldn't do this. I should just do this. And that, like that. There we go. And that should be enough. Now I need to now, since we don't have actually have a second station for iron, which I probably will hook up at this point, we aren't really using the max potential, so we might actually see a slight deficit in the production of iron, which means we need to make more trains and the new station. But for now, let's run up and fix this and hook this one up. So this should be fine. Now this over here, on the other hand, is not fine. Mostly because there's not enough turrets. We have one there, and we can put one like that. There we go. What I should do is this to increase the amount of turrets over here. Now, if this isn't upgraded enough, I don't know. And we can delete these two because it is now upgraded and repaired. And you do, like, you delete them basically by right-clicking on the tags you made, and then when you come to the edit screen, which is basically what you get to, and then you just choose delete, and it will remove that tag which you put down on the map. Okay, what I'm going to do once I have been up here is to run down to the car and drive off into the sunsets. I was about to say, but and drive to the outposts that needs repair and upgrade. Now this is not going to work anymore. If we make enough pollution up here, it is not going to cut it having like a few of them just sitting there and not being supplied with ammo. That's just not going to work. So we are going to do this. This should be fine. So that means we are done up here, so we can delete. And then we should run down to I'm going to, since I am up here, I'm going to fix the bell, like fix this, because they have run out, so there's no point in having them sit there. Better to put them to use on a new outpost or have them in storage too. We might have to see if we can find another coal, because this is down to, yeah, it's still 8.7 million, but still might have to like at least find one another coal, decent coal deposit, so we aren't going to be like, so we're not surprised once it runs out. So yeah, I'm going to run down to the car. We are going to maybe wait for the a few things to yeah, what I'm going to do is very, very, very quickly do this. While I watch this a bit, and it seems like, yeah, this is empty. That needs to, I think I need to remove all of the gun turrets over here, because they are basically just wasting space. And we need to put in all of these laser turrets, which hasn't even been put down. And it seems we might have to go up here, though it's not a lot of damage, to be honest, on that. And the stone outpost is not working a lot. It's sitting quite a long time, so it doesn't have a lot of aggression, like biter aggression directed towards it. So, and just a bit further out, we have 17 million stone. Wow. The copper has 7.9. We have basically 20 million iron laying around. We have 24 million coal up here, okay. 36 million iron. 22 million iron. Yeah, let's see. I received everything? Yes, I have. That is good. So let's go. I might not talk a lot when I drive over the tracks, but it is because I'm concentrating quite hard on whether or not a train is going to destroy me or not. Okay, that was fine. We park the car over here and let's turn on the robots and build these laser turrets, which should have been put down ages ago. Thankfully, we haven't needed them. Yeah, thankfully there has been basically no biter attacks on the left side of this base, but this outpost, which is good, but at the same time, yeah, it probably would have been really like a lot better if we had fixed it. Actually built it a long time ago. There we go. Can we actually make some? We can make 7 of them, so let's make 7 of them. No, no. Right, I forgot. You need a lot of... resources when it comes to making laser turrets, so... thankfully it was just the wall that was damaged there. So let's put down that one. And I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, this is a weak point since there's not a lot of turrets, but still not a lot of damage either, so that's fine. Yeah, it seems like we are fine for now, on at least on this base. We can remove that, repair and upgrade. Because this place is more or less as upgraded as it can be right now, without just making walls of laser turrets, which depending on your settings you might have to do. And there we go. I mean, what I can do here is just make more of the gun turrets, because the gun turrets are actually really good. And here's the thing, gun turrets do a lot of damage. Gun turrets still do, at least for me, how it is right now, slightly more damage. Of course, if you use the better ammo, it does even more damage than with just a yellow shitty ammo. But at the same time, it's like, it doesn't drain a lot of power, whereas like a laser turret takes a lot of power just in sitting around doing nothing. So yeah. Let's see. Right, we need to fix that. Now, what I want to do is run up here and get supplies. I want supplies at this point, and I need them. If I want to upgrade, repair and upgrade completely, I need to especially upgrade. I don't have any laser turrets on me. So yeah, and here they come. And that's why I drove into this orange box, because that means they can supply me. How many bots do I have? I have 174 construction bots, which is decent. We have 50 laser turrets right now, which is good. That wasn't good. That was even worse. Seriously. Here we go. Let's pick these ones up. Pick up. Pick up. There we go. I'm doing this just to like spread out and increase the mining rate. It's the only reason why I'm doing it, really. We took apparently a lot of damage out here, which isn't that good. It is quite bad. Taking this amount of damage isn't good. Now, corners is sometimes, or most of the time, quite a weak spot, and having some extra defenses, since it sticks out from the other ones, having extra defenses in like corners is usually a very good idea. And that's why you see me putting more turrets in the corners most of the time, rather than just on the straight wall sections, because most likely they are going to do a lot more damage, even if you have more turrets in areas where your wall is doing a bend, or like turning somewhere. Now, what do we want to do now? I do think what we want to do is to actually hook up stuff to to the bus. So let's see. Do it like that. Change this one like that. Yeah, and as you can see, they have already, despite us upgrading, they actually managed to damage this one at least once. Which more or less proves my point that these kinds of corners are weak points because they stick out so far in comparison to the other stuff around them that yeah, they become some easy targets for biters to go for. Which doesn't really like, that doesn't mean that it is bad. It just means it's a weak point, so you're going to have to put down more defensive turrets, really. It's basically all it means. Let's see if we can hook this up properly and now I'm going to take a peek over here to see. We have 25, we have 25. Good. So this is done. We have the module part. We now have the low density structure part. We have the processing unit parts. We should at least. Yeah. And what's missing is the electric engine units, which we actually haven't made, and they do take quite a lot of time. Not as long as some other stuff, but it's not quick. Which means we need to put it up and make it, and or leech off on the already existing thing, which we could do. Whether we want to do that or not, I'm not sure, but we could do that. The reason why I'm running in the orange is because if we want the robots to not get like reassigned, because we'll technically leave the network for a millisecond, then we need to stay in the orange. So that's why I'm running in the orange. This is no longer needed, so let's pick it up. There we go. We have all of that. I'm going to remove this because that's not necessary. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. And yeah, I'm going to limit these because I don't want them to be full. with robots, and let's make this 130. Okay, 140. So we have 140 logistics bots, we have 185 construction bots. We are going to have a stockpile of 50, which isn't going to be in the network, if we need a quick supply of them, which is going to be useful. That is going to be very useful if we need a bunch of them quickly. That way we actually have a few laying around if we need them. So low density structures. Right, what I could do is just this, do this, and what I want to do is this, and set it to have electric units to be exactly 40, because that's how many I need, right? 40, yeah. But I need 30 for the exoskeleton suits, which means I want 2 of them at the very least, which means 111. So, right? Yeah, no, it's 40 and then 230, so it's 100. 100. And if it's not 100. And what I'm going to do is actually change the stack size, set stack size. Oh, override stack size to be 1. That way it is only ever going to pick up 1, which means that we aren't going to we're not going to get more than 100 and then just keep on building the stacks, because it's not exactly 100. Basically what we have said right now is that if it is 100, it is going to be disabled, and if it's not 100, it's going to be enabled, which is the effect. It is enabled because we don't have 100 electric engine units in this box. So that's how it works. Now, let's take a look. What do we need to do? The steel is fixed. Now, what I want to do is bring this circus around and get some things going, which I need the rocket control unit. I have to make them, so we are going to have to research that. We do want more worker robot speed, so that's a good thing. The cargo size is not bad. Is there anything missing? Right, I need a rocket control unit to research the silo, and I need to have researched the rocket silo to actually unlock the space science pack, and I need to research that to actually be able to make the satellite, which you technically don't need anymore to win the game, which I don't like. That's why I'm going to force myself to do this as if it was before the change of 0.17, where you needed a satellite to actually finish the game. I'm going to go into more detail on that when we actually are about to launch the rocket. And because, yeah, the big issue wasn't really that you needed the satellite. It just wasn't. Apparently, it wasn't that obvious you needed a satellite. Now, I have done the mistake myself to not launch a rocket with a satellite, so I'm not infallible, but still, there is hints at, like they are hinting at it, like the satellite should be put into the rocket. A bunch of tooltips and other stuff which is actually hinting that you are going to need to do it, but still. And I think we should, yeah, we should actually queue up the rocket silo at this point, and then the space science pack after that. And that is all the research we are technically going to need when it comes to the tech tree for shooting up the rocket and finishing the game. Now, I have more or less covered every single thing of the game. I haven't gone into the solar bit. We could do that like super quickly without actually going super deep into it. So, what is being damaged? Ooh, this is being damaged. Ooh. Well, it is big biters and big spitters, which do a lot of damage, so I'm not super surprised. Still. I need to... Let's make 2 solar panels and 2 accumulators. Should probably pick up a bunch of green circuits. Then 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. We have 300 there. How many have we picked up? 25. That's not a lot. Still. I think what I'm going to do is set up very temporarily. I'm going to set up like just over here, I'm going to set up speed modules. And then I'm going to set up passive provider. Just so and I'm going to put speed modules into it so it actually goes a bit faster. Just so we can actually start producing the assembly machine 3 slowly but still surely. And I need 40 of them. 33, okay, that's slightly better. Hmm. $37. Is there anything else that needs the electric engine units that I actually want? Whoops, this is a long one. Whoopsie. Yeah, I totally forgot about time. So let's just say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.